welcome back, race fans. Tonight, the Downforce Racing Growmasters Next Gen Cup Series, Season 16, the halfway mark here tonight. Round number 7, Superspeedway action. Well, I guess you could call Talladega a super duper speedway, as you know, it's very wide, 2.66 miles. Gonna see a lot of action hopefully here tonight. Presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. We got Everett. We've got the Dylan Lane out there. Not just Dylan Lane, but the Dylan Lane out there in chat. We got Everett, Brennan Kennedy in chat here tonight. How's everybody doing? I've already got the pre-race analytics pulled up here for everybody to look at. We've got an air temp of 66, a track temp of 78. Going to be pulling 80 laps here in regulation. Now, of course, 2 GWC attempts if need be. And this is Talladega, so, I mean, we possibly could have either one or both of them. Let's hope not, but we could. But they are there just in case. Now, stage 1, of course, will be at the completion of lap 20 to 21. Stage 2, the completion of 40 to 41. And, well, it's going to be a shootout to the finish to lap number 80 here tonight. No tire limits, 100% fuel. That is going to put them at about 32 to 36 laps, give or take, minus or plus 1 or 2 laps, depending on if they can save or not. So 32 to 36 just to be safe here tonight is what we're going to go with. Now, pit road, of course, a gruesome 55 miles an hour and a pace speed at a very slow 70 miles an hour interstate speed here tonight. Hopefully we don't see a lot of that pace car here this evening. Hopefully we see a whole lot of good racing out here tonight. Now, jumping down real quickly here to the point standings coming in to tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth is going to retake over the top spot at 290 points, but Caden Henry still right on his tail there, dropping down back into second at 288, only 2 behind Jeff. Bentley in third at 278, 12 behind the leader and 10 behind Caden. Kevin Gunther in fourth, up a spot at 240, 50 behind the leader and 38 behind Bentley. Ty McGregor down a spot in fifth at 237, 53 behind the leader and 3 behind Kevin. PK, Paul Cumra, up a spot into sixth at 219, 71 behind the leader and 18 behind Todd. Michael Whitaker up 2 into seventh at 198, 92 behind the leader and 21 behind PK. Charlie Woods up 2 as well into eighth at 184, 106 behind the leader and 14 behind Whitaker. Dave Hunt down 3 into ninth at 181, 109 behind the leader and 3 behind Charlie. Ryan Patty down 2 in the top 10 still in 10th at 166, 124 behind the leader and a 15 behind Dave Hunt. Bob Lacavara is going to be in 11th at 155, 135 behind the leader and 11 behind Ryan. Corey Moore in 12th at 146, 144 behind the leader, 9 behind Bob. Terry Adams in 13th at 142, 148 behind the leader and 4 behind Corey. Stephen Lane in 14th at 136, 154 behind the leader and 6 behind Terry. Rick Ellison up a spot into 15th at 122, 168 behind the leader and 14 behind Stephen. John Anderson, again, not feeling well tonight. Hopefully he gets to feeling better. He is up a spot into 16th at 115, 175 behind the leader and 7 behind Rick. Keith Hanlon down 2 into 17th at 113, 177 behind the leader and 2 behind John. James Dewar up a spot into 18th at 85, 205 behind the leader and 28 behind Keith. Austin Williams down a spot into 19th at 67 points. 223 behind the leader and 18 behind Dewar. And Lonnie Barrington is actually tied coming into tonight for 20th with Thomas Taylor. So both of them tied for that 20th spot, both at 64. Both of them 226 behind the leader, but only 3 behind Austin Williams. Coming down to the final 30 seconds left here in practice, folks. We're going to step aside, play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. And then, of course, qualifying will be underway here tonight at Talladega when we come back.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks. qualifying underway here tonight. Time's already rolling in. Few drivers already on their third lap. Couple of them on their first lap. Some of them on their second lap. And it looks like Caden just ended up getting a black flag here in his qualifying lap. Uh-oh. It looks like he's going to go to pit road here, possibly try it again. We'll see what happens. Right now, though, Kevin Gunther up in the top spot. Mr. Charlie there in second. Jeff just rolled all the way up into the 10th spot. PK rolling into fourth. We've got some stats to go over here tonight, too. Of course, last season, season 15, Austin Williams bringing it into victory lane. Season 14, it was Ryan Patty bringing it into victory lane. And going all the way back to season 13, well, it was Paul Crumry, Mr. PK there, bringing it into victory lane. Of course, PK, unlike Jeff, PK loves Superspeedway racing. So we will see here if PK, he is kind of overdue here for another Talladega win, I guess you could say. Of course, going back up to season 15, a runner-up was PK. Season 14, the runner-up was PK. You see how it fit him a couple of times there. And then the runner-up season 13, a few seasons ago, was Mr. Charlie. So Charlie's due up again as well to get it back into victory circle here as well. Of course, several drivers here in the Cup Series still looking for their first wins here. Kevin Gunther, Charlie Woods, PK, Keith, Jeff, Whitaker, just kind of going through some of the field here. And it looks like Caden coming out here at 16 thousandths of a second. Gonna pull it up into the top spot here tonight. There into the pole. But we're not done. Still 3.5 minutes left here. Jeff is still out here, and PK is actually set at the exit of pit road. PK probably does not want to be interviewed. Jeff using every single bit of the track at the line of 53.007. Not going to be enough. Caden, though, with a 52.912 by himself. Of course, we're going to see 49 range in the draft. The final 2.5 minutes left here. Of course, a big shout out to our sponsor, Grow Masters. Grow Masters! Greg Casser manufactures a deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all natural dewormer available at Walmart.com. Check it out. $19.95 a bucket. Red apple dewormer and the persimmon dewormer. It's got vitamins, minerals, and like I said, an all natural dewormer available at Walmart.com. So right now, for the foreseeable future, they will be $19.95. So a big shout out to Greg out there coming on board, sponsoring not only the Cup Series for Downforce, but the Cup Series as well. Kevin is on his third lap here. He's about to take his fourth lap. For that lap, a 53 flat. Not enough to get up and around a 52.912 for Caden. Coming down to about a minute 15 left here. It looks like that's the way we're going to line up. I do not see anybody else coming out, and anybody that does have a lap or two is not coming back out, it looks like. So, well, let's go ahead and get Caden down here real quick. Caden, you know the drill, man. It's super speedway racing. Things can happen pretty quickly out here tonight. Hopefully they don't, but congratulations on the pole here tonight, buddy. What's it going to take?
Luck. Just try to keep track position, kind of like I did last season at Daytona, really. Got a good group of guys. We're going to try and work together as a team tonight, figure out the best strategy for us to, have a good, clean race and, bring her home with a clean car, because that's the most important thing right now.
Yeah. I mean, you even though y'all have those three faster, they are there, and granted, they could be used tonight. You don't want to use them, but, they're there. Any wrecks that do happen, Caden, you probably know it. It's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But, all righty, well, checkered flag here, buddy. Good luck down there. You guys are going to grid up. Congratulations on the pole, going for your 4th win here tonight. We'll see what happens. Good luck, Caden.
Take
it. All right, we'll get him up there. He was up there in the DRS room, so that's where I am going to put him, and we're going to get down here to our grid here tonight. All right, well, Caden Henry Oak grabbing the pole out here tonight at Talladega for round number 7. Congratulations again to Caden on pole. Kevin Gunther going to start on the outside of him in 2nd here tonight. Charlie Woods 3rd, PK 4th, Keith Hanlon 5th, Jeff Hollingsworth in 6th, Mike Whitaker 7th, James Dewar in 8th, and over 5th, 9th, and Leroy Jenkins, a.k.a. Chris Walker, there in 10th. Corey Moore in 11th, Dave Hunt in 12th, Bill Petroff 13th, Todd McGregor 14th, Bob Lacavara 15th, Rick Ellison 16th, Stephen Lane 17th, Fred Williams in 18th, Tyler White 19th, and Bentley Glazier in 21st, and I'm missing somebody. I don't know. Believe it's going to be him in 20th. There's Tyler White. There's Bentley. There's Steven. I believe we've got 20 drivers out here tonight. Gonna be a dogfight, folks. Hit the like button here. If you're new to MaxspeedTV, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell. And if you're Eric W., then lick it. Lick the like button. Well, 1 lap is all they get for pacing here at the start of the race. Of course, coming into that Growmaster start zone for the first time, and then any and every restart after that will be your Growmasters restart zone. Of course, I can't change it on the track because it's scanned on there, but for everybody, at all intents and purposes, it is the Growmaster start and restart zone. Just kind of waiting here for everybody to mosey on around the track at 70 miles an hour, which I think the pace speed at Talladega should be about 90, but that's just me. Well, here we go. Pace car down to the safety of pit road. Caden on the low side into that Grillmaster start zone for the first time. Here we go. Green is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're Super Speedway racing here tonight at Talladega for the Downforce Racing Grillmasters Next Gen Cup Series. Season 16. Man. Come to think of it, man, halfway here tonight. Already going to get ready to rock and roll for season 17. Side by side, already in the middle of 3, and they'll be screaming out of turn number 4 here. First lap, though, is gonna go. Oh, we're already wrecking. PK has the lap. There is no yellow. James Adore gets the rough end of the stick on this one. And we do have a yellow now. Oh, man. And we will get up here on that yellow. But that's where what happened to James. And let's figure out here what happened and what brung out the yellow. It looks like Harley and Caden. Yeah, it looks like Caden fell back here 3 wide. And right there is where I think it all began. I don't think they touched. Then again, who knows? We'll take a look at it here. Could have been some net code here too. Oh, I think net code might have played a factor into that. Definitely took the air off the 40. No doubt about that. But you see how close they get. Right there is where it all started, and then after that there was definitely contact. The 40 gets loose. Right back up onto the track, right into the 71 of Todd McGregor. Oh no. Todd. Rick Ellison. Looks like Michael Whitaker's got some nose damage as well. Looks like everybody else is going to manage to squeeze by that. And, man, yeah, Rick Ellison's got damage. Mike Whitaker's got some nose damage. Well, unfortunately, already a yellow here. Not what we want to see early on. Of course, that flag man up there, he's going to throw his arm off if you keep waving it that hard. Somebody's going to have to go up there and give him a break. Yeah, yeah. Some fast repairs definitely going to be used here, and no doubt about it. It looks like Todd McGregor has a meatball, so he'll definitely use one. Charlie ended up using a fast repair. Right now, he's the only one, but I have a feeling Todd will too. Oh, looks like James Dewar just did as he pulls out of his pit box back onto the apron here. So he ended up using one of the 3. So a couple of drivers already down to 2. Just 2 fast repairs left. Early yellow. I was afraid we was going to have a yellow at some point. I didn't expect it to be this early, but Well, as Gomer Powell would say, surprise, surprise, surprise. I think that was Gomer. Well, all right. Well, we got PK, Jeff, Chris Walker, or Leroy Jenkins, whichever, Kevin Gunther, Dave Hunt, Bob Lacavara, Mike Whitaker, Fred Williams, Hanover Fisk, Corey Moore, top 10 here. First yeller of the evening. Lap number 5. It'll be lap number 6 when we go back green. And the bad thing about Talladega, it takes over 2 minutes to get around the track under pacing. Hopefully they got it all out of their system here tonight. Oh, it looks like Todd McGregor is still on pit road here. Ooh. Might be just trying to get as much damage fixed as he can without having to use a fast repair. Or he got that fast repair glitch. One of the two. Right now, it's between Jeff and Paul, Braden, because we're coming to the restart here, lap number 6, after a first yellow. So we're just trying to get ready for that. Amsoil and the Coast Guard DAV machine up front, or up toward the front, I should say. Paul has got 4 laps now under his belt. 4 laps that we have completed on lap 5. Coming to lap number 6. A pace car will dive off here momentarily to the safety of pit road. We'll be back into that Grow Masters restart zone. Here we go. Slowly but surely. And there it is. Paul's on the loud pedal. Green back out. Here we go, folks. Back underway at Talladega. Good jump there by Paul. Jeff's seen the opening. Dropped it right in front of the 33. There goes the 31 down to the bottom, leaving Bob out there all by his lonesome. He has no help, and oh, Bob made a sharp dive to the bottom, as well as a Hanover. And the 4, though, well, that is Bill Petroff. I knew we would have a number with a hiccup out here tonight. Even though one number got fixed, well, here's another one. Well, Bill Petroff now onto the outside here with Fred Williams. Nice to see Fred pulling some laps. Corey Moore onto his inside. 18 of Bentley behind him. We got single file up front and side by side back here. So we got some action going on. And whoa, look at Hanover. Power move up toward the front. Bringing Corey Moore right along with him. And that little breakaway is not gonna stay put. Caden even right behind a Hanover. Corey onto the outside. Jeff and Paul really, though, controlling the bottom here. And is a Hanover going to be able to hold off Jeff here at the line? He will. Hanover going to steal that lap from Jeff. Hanover grabbing a bonus point. Now Hanover drops it in front of Jeff Hollingsworth here. A lot of movement. Oh, Corey, a lot of movement onto the outside already, boy. Hayden all over the back end of the 45. He is pushing the daylight out of Corey here. Like even some action going on back behind everybody too. Fred Williams, James Dorr, Stephen Lane. Coming across the stripe here momentarily. Corey grabbing that lap. He'll get the bonus point on that lap. Keith Hanlon up into third. Well, that bottom line not wanting to go for some reason. They are getting 8 up on that high side. As we see Corey still leading the way, boy, Mike Whitaker. Bill Petroff. Fred Williams. See that high line rolling. Stephen Lane. '91 of Rick Ellison. Then that bottom line, though, just not going anywhere. As Bill Petroff, though, drops it in front of Mike Whitaker. Mike is on the bottom as well. That outside line still rolling. Oh, somebody's up into the wall hard. That looked like it might have been Bob. Let's see here. Let's get a chase view here. And oh, it looks like right there. Oh no, that's what happened. It looks like a checkup maybe up toward the front, and just trying to really get a look at it here. It looks like that's kind of what happened. Is there was a little movement, a little bit of checkup. It looks like Bob might have got into the back. Yeah, right there of Chris Walker, and then he got checked up and then got hit by Charlie. Then Charlie got hit by the 77 here. And oh, man, yep, that's exactly what happened. We can't really stay on it, but we did get a look at it. As we get back up here, Jeff hits 203 miles an hour. Good Lord Almighty. Bob Lacavara is on pit road in his box. They stay green, though. Corey, Pro Masters 45. Still leading the way. 4 wide. Oh, now we're 3, but we were 4 wide there for a second. Keith Hanlon was in the middle of all that shenanigans. Still 3 wide. Oh, no, we're not going to be 3 wide anymore. Oh, hard lick. We're going to have a yellow, I think. Oh, man, a hard lick. No yellow. Really? Wow. There's the yellow, but we'll definitely look at it. Looks like right there is where that happened at. Oh, man, let's get a chase view here and take a look at it. Coming out of the corner side by side. Looks like possibly right there it was. Ooh, I don't think the 33 was clear of Keith. Let's see. Let's get a side view of this. Mr. Chris Walker, Leroy Jenkins looks like he might have came down. Thought he was clear, wasn't clear. And, well, it all ended up bad right there. Could have been some net code, but no net code there. Definitely touched. And wow, man, that's going to take out the 17 to 31. Oh, man, and a hard lick by Chris Walker. Keith Hanlon hitting head on, and then Kevin Gunther's also, man, look at the damage, though, here under replay of that. Oof. Getting back up live here, though, with the 31's left front tire is still not moving. He's had to tow. Chris had to tow, it looks like. Man. All right, well, let's get to our first interview here tonight, right before the end of stage 1 here. We're going to go ahead and pull down PK here tonight, right in the middle of conversation, as always.
That's all right.
That's all right. Well, PK, man, a couple of yellows already here early on, man. Of course, you do have a win here at Talladega going all the way back to season 13. Season 15 and season 14, of course, kind of bit you. You know, you're out there finishing P2. You love super speedways. We know you do. Man, talk about it. Well, what do you got to do out here tonight, buddy, to get the victory?
you got to stay up front, because I'm telling you what, if for some reason the low line is just getting parachuted something terrible and you get stuck behind a group of guys, it's just it's terrible. I don't know what the deal is. So Jeff and I were trying a few things up on the high side and was able to come back to the front here again. So it's just a matter of, you know, staying out front and avoiding the wrecks and just, you know, hanging on, because you know, it's just it's crazy out here tonight. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, all in all, it's been a fast race, but it seems like I said, the low line is just parachuting something terrible. You get behind somebody, get 2-3 cars in a row, and all of a sudden it just seems like that front car is just a brick in the wind. So we're trying a couple different strategies here, but definitely got to stay up front and avoid them wrecks.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better. Of course, we're still within, you know, striking distance of stage 1. So, you know, anything could actually still happen between now and the end of stage 1. So,
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But, you know, it's been good racing. A lot of action already out there here tonight, PK. Good luck down there. You know, see what happens, man. You know how these races can go.
Oh, yeah. And you can't push too much with these cars either, because they're getting hot real quick. So you'll end up blowing something up, because we found that out in practice, that if you pushed a little bit too hard, if you can get past that bubble, that beach ball between the front and the rear end of these cars, you can't hang in there for very long, because there's literally no air there, and your temperature spikes to 302 instantly. So it's tricky out here tonight.
All righty. Well, we'll keep an eye on it, and you do what you got to do down there on the track. We'll call the race up here, and we'll see what happens, PK. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, brother.
Yep. All right, big PK, Paul Crumbright out there. It looks like it'll restart third here, right behind his teammate of Jeff Hollingsworth. Corey Moore to his outside, to Jeff's outside. Caden is going to be to the outside of the 96. Dave Hunt sitting in 5th. 95 of Fred Williams to his outside. Bentley Glazier in 7th. To his outside is going to be Stephen Lane. Hanover 5th and 9th. And Mike Whitaker is going to round out our top 10 to the outside as well to Hanover. So there is our top 10 here. Coming to lap, it'll be lap number 16. We are, though, within about 5 laps now of the end of the stage. What? A little confused there, Braden. On that yellow, unfortunately, several more drivers having to use some fast or quick repairs, however you want to put it on. Todd, though, still on pit road. Unfortunately, he's been in his box almost 17 minutes. Doesn't look like he's going to get back out here anytime soon. Let's hope he does, but we'll see. Here we go. Pace cars down to the safety pit road. Coming into that restart zone once again here tonight. Pro Masters restart zone. And a good start there, but Jeff Green's out. Here we go, back underway here tonight at Talladega. We've seen it here tonight. We've seen how that bottom line just does not want to go. Oh, Jeff was trying to move up and couldn't do it. Oh, PK trying to move up now to help, and that kind of just, well, kind of moved everybody around, shuffled everybody. Corey Moore now back up front. That is, let's see here, Mr. Freddie moving up here too. Oh, Dave. Oh, here we go, 4 wide. Looks like the 18, the Bentley's going to back out of that one. He don't want no part of it. Still 3 wide, though, with Fred in the middle, Dave, a Hunt at the bottom. Oh, little bit of movement going on here. Oh, a whole lot of movement. Dave and Fred. Freddie goes in circles. We stay green. No yellow, we stay green. But taking a look at it here, we do see a lot of wiggling going on by the both of them. And then right there's what happened. Freddie goes around. Sends him all the way back. Well, let's get back up here to the top because we're not done at all. Corey Moore grabbing another lap. And Corey's got Jeff Cadence to his outside now, side by side, stacked up behind him, though. 2 and 3 wide. Wouldn't rule out a 4 wide before it's all said and done. We already had it go. Oh, Mike! Oh, Mike Whitaker, PK! We are going to have a yellow on this one. Looks like Rick Ellison as well involved, and see. Looks like I think Mike got shoved here. And let's get on Mike Whitaker. Looks like the 88 of James Durr was coming up. And right there, boy, that was close between the 88 and the 77. Mike was coming down, it looks like here, and 88 was getting a run, shoved him right down, shoved him. I hit that left rear and shoved him right down, got him loose into the 96, 91, the 88. Gonna have some damage here, and I don't know how in the world PK saved that, but he did. No, Rick Ellison goes spinning after getting hit again by the 88. And unfortunately, Hanover's going to be nowhere to go, and he's going to get into the 91. And, well, unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. And James goes hard into the inside wall here. Well, that's going to do it. Stage, I do believe, goes to Corey. Unofficially, I think. Yep. Looks like Corey gonna grab stage 1 here. He is our leader when that yellow came out. So, congratulations to Corey. Stage 1 win. All right, well, let's see here if we can get Corey down here. Where is he at? There he is, right there. Corey, got a copy?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm doing all right, man. Well, hey, I think I'm right on this one. You got the stage win here tonight with that yellow there, buddy. Congratulations on that. Man, it's been pretty hectic down there here tonight. Talk about it, your runs, and, you know, who you kind of been working with and kind of, avoiding. And, man, talk about it real quick.
Oh. Been helping along, stay on the outside, just give her and see what we can do.
All right, yeah, we kind of lost you there for a moment. That outside line has really been rolling. Do you think that's the preferred line to be right now?
Yeah, as of right now, the middle groove there seems to be the hot line. So, I mean, if we can stay there and keep a good push, it seems to be just a bit faster than the inside.
All right. Well, you know, we still got a long way to go. So, Corey, awesome job out here tonight grabbing the stage 1 victory. You know, what happened under yellow, but hey, you know, got you those 5 all, you know, all important bonus points. So, awesome job, buddy. Get ready for stage number 2 here. We'll see what happens. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, now that, of course, I believe is going to be unofficial, but according to, you know, when the yellow comes out, who's ever in the lead at that time is your stage winner. And, of course, Corey, bringing them all down pit road, was our leader. So, got up into there, and, well, guess what? Got those stage points. So, getting set for stage 2 here. We got Kevin Gunther, Bob Lacavara, Bill Petroff, Stephen Lane, Corey Moore, Jeff Hollingsworth, Billy Glazier, Paul Crumry, Tyler Watt, Mike Whitaker, Dave Hunt, Charlie Woods, Rick Ellison, Caden Henry, Fred Williams, Hanover 5th, Keith Hanlon trying to catch back up to him there, a lap down in 17th. Chris Walker 2 laps down in 18th. James Dewar, he's already taken his car behind the wall. He's done. I think he's had enough of that. Man. All right, let's get back up to the front. There's Greg. How you doing, Greg? Well, hopefully you got everything buckled down and ready to go up there, Greg. It's about to get cold. All right, pace car down to the safety of pit road. Coming back into the Grow Masters restart zone here tonight. Page number 2. Kevin, Bob leading the way. And there it is, green back out. Stage 2 underway here tonight. Kevin not going to waste any time. He's going to go to the top side here. Usually we see him stay at the bottom, but the way that bottom has not been rolling and going here tonight. Seems like everybody's wanting to run up there on that top side. And look at Paul. He's out there by himself. Oh, now he's got help. 51 of Caden. Oh! 51 of Caden. Stephen Lane even up there on that top third lane. We'll see if this third line can do it. Bill Petroff, a battle for the lead. Bill gonna get that lap. Oh, and now Bill's gonna go off into the apron. No yellow, yeah, right up into Hanover. There's the yellow. Oh, what happened to Bill? Oh, man. Yeah. Ouch. Looks like, oh, right there, it looks like contact made between Jeff and Bill Petroff here. We're on Bill. It looks like right there, just Jeff got a run there. Was just got a little bit too close, possibly, and got right into the corner, left corner of Bill Petroff, and got him. That got Bill loose, and Bill's trying to save it and could not do it. And well, we kind of seen what happened. Right back up into the track, right into Hanover fist. Hanover, just an innocent bystander, and Hanover just had nowhere to go at all. He didn't even know it was coming until it was too late. This is what Hanover saw from his cockpit. But there was, I mean, it happened that quick. There was nothing Terry could have done. Oh. Man. All right. Unfortunately, back under yellow. All right, it looks like that is the 2 to go, so let's see here if maybe we can get a word in with somebody. It looks like Keith's going to get possibly his lap back here. And that will put Keith back on the lead lap. All right, let's see here if we can get Bentley down here real quick. Bentley, got a copy?
Yep, I got it.
Hey, man, well, you're sitting in third, started 21st. Been pretty hectic down there here tonight, Superspeedway racing. But, well, we have noticed throughout the race here so far that bottom line just ain't cutting it here tonight, man. It's that top line, the middle line that's been really going. What are you feeling out there? What are you seeing? And what do you got to do?
I'm just going where I feel safe. I'm not very good at this restrictor plate stuff, so I'm just holding on.
Just trying to survive the mayhem.
Yeah. I like pushing people, but yeah, the bottom line, just something about it. It's real slow.
Yeah, have you so you've noticed it. I mean, is there anything y'all can do as drivers to get that bottom lane to go?
I think I can, if I get to Jeff, I can push him out front, maybe, because in practice I was able to stick to people's bumpers and go pretty fast, but you can only push for like a lap before this thing blows up.
Oh no, wow. So it's the Xfinity car all over again.
Yeah, so it seems like everyone's fighting to get to the high side, and I'm just like, leave me be down here.
Leave me be down here. Alrighty, Bentley. Well, keep it going. We'll see what happens. I mean, we still got a ways to go, so good luck, bud.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. Oh, all right. Well, that was Bentley. Let's get back up here to Jeff. Looks like the lights should go off. Yep, lights are going to go off this time. Looks like Jeff on the bottom, Keith on the top. Bentley going to be behind him. Bob behind, up there on the high side behind the 31. David Lane is going to be behind the 18. Tyler White, third car in line on the top side. Corey Moore going to be on the bottom with Paul Crumride to his outside. Mike Whitaker and Charlie Woods. Mike on the bottom, Charlie on the outside, rounding out the top 10. Come to lap 27. All right. Well, I know a few people out there had some picks. I know who a few is going for. Love it or short heat wave of 54 degrees. Yeah, I think we hit 50 something today. It's a pretty day. Of course, it ain't gonna stay that way. All right, pace car is down. To the restart here. Jeff, Kevin, Bentley, Bob, and Steven, top 5. Pro Masters restart zone coming up. And Jeff on the loud pedal. Good start by Jeff. Good start by Bentley. Steven. Kevin doesn't really have any help. But there goes Bentley. Here comes Steven. And it looks like Kevin's going to drop it down to the bottom. Bob's going to go to the bottom. And we've got a quick yellow here. Oh, looks like Freddie. Like coming into the corner here, possibly. Chris Walker and Freddie got connected together. They were 3 wide. So a very quick yellow. Looks like, yeah, right there. Of course, you know, they touched, but yeah, didn't take much after the fact. Right there. That's fun. Freddie right down into Rick Ellison. Rick's going to go sideways. Freddie's going to spin it onto the track. Going to take a lick into the wall, looks like. Oh, no, he saved it off the wall. Rick saved it. Good job by Rick. And Freddie does lock it down, but very, very quick yellow here. And Freddie did get some front end damage after getting hit after connecting into car to the inside. Well, shoot. Lap 28, coming to lap 29. I don't expect really anybody to come down per se. Well, we do have a few. Looks like Freddie's coming down. Rick Ellison. I think that's about it. I think that's everybody. Well, James, it's super speedway racing, man. I mean, come on. You know how these things go. All right, lights still on here. Like everybody still out onto the track, Hanover trying to get back up the field. Rick Ellison's out there as well. Chris Walker, Hanover. Trying to catch back up here. All right, well, light should go off. Oop. Wrong button. All right, well, lights are off. Here we go. To the restart, lap 31. All right, on the back stretch. Now, the last stage, of course, we got to get through this one first. But the last stage, definitely probably going to be close on fuel. We can get there 32 to 36 laps on fuel. Say we get the restart at lap. They're going to be close on fuel in the last stage. Oh, we got to get through this one first. All right. Hollingsworth, Glazier, Lane, Gunther, Crumryle, Locavaro, White, Thor, Whitaker, Woods, Oak, Hunt, Hanlon, Petroff, Williams, Ellison, Hanover fifth, Leroy Jenkins, top 18 in that order. Hanover is 1 lap down, though. Leroy, Chris Walker is 2 laps down. Coming back into the Grill Masters restart zone here tonight. We'll see how quick Steven gets on the loud pedal. He's going to get a good jump. Oh, something happened to Steven. Steven did not go. Wow! That is not the start Steven wanted. He went all the way back into 8 like that. Jeff, Bentley, Kevin, Paul, Tyler kind of breaking away here. Here comes Mike Whitaker, Aiden Henry Oak. Even lay down there on the bottom. Oh, we got another yellow. Oh, Corey. Gonna be involved in this one. Uh-oh. I think Fred was too. Let's see. Corey is right in the middle. And it looks like Freddie came down right into Corey. Yeah, right there it was. That sent Corey up into the wall right in front of Fred. Corey goes down into the grass. Somehow manages to keep it straight. Damage going to be both on Fred and probably Corey's going to have some damage here too. Uh-oh. That looks like Corey's coming down pit road. All right. Another quick yellow. All right. Well, let's see. Maybe we can talk with Tyler White down here tonight. Let's go and get Tyler down here. Mr. White, buddy, got a copy? I know you're down there. Your mic is muted, though.
Hey, I got you.
There you are. All right, I was waiting for you to unmute your mic. But, well, Tyler, you kind of started toward the back, but you made your way up into fifth. It's been kind of a, you know, been pretty interesting down there here tonight, to say the least. But, you know, talk about your racing. What have you been doing to, you know, try to survive the cartage down there? And, you know, what do you got to do really to finish out not only the stage here, but the race?
Just gotta stay out of trouble. Miss the big ones.
So far. You are talking to
I've
me
been in a
now.
couple.
You are talking to me now, though. So, you know. Well, you know, a lot of people don't believe in the broadcasters. Jinx, Jeff, and PK give me a hard time about it. You know, but, you know, keep your head up, man. Play smart. You know how these things can go, and we've been seeing it here tonight. Just take it one car at a time, one turn at a time, a lap at a time, and you know, right now you're doing really good. You know, sitting in fifth right now, so keep going. I mean, that's really about all you can do, right?
Yes, sir. We'll give our best.
All righty, buddy. Well, good luck down there the rest of the race.
Yeah, thanks for broadcasting this.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
All right, see you.
See ya. All right, that is Mr. White. Like he is going to restart fifth. Coming up to lap 34. Lap 35 probably will be our green. Yeah, Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, that's Chris. I know who that is. Yeah, the 33. Yeah, Chris Walker, aka Leroy Jenkins. Yep. Be honest with you, Braden, I don't know. All right, coming to lap 35. Hollingsworth, Glazier, Gunther, Crumrye, White, Whitaker, Lacavara, Lane, Hanlon, Woods. That is our top 10. All right. Had to get rid of a pop-up there, so that's why it kind of blinked out for everybody. And here we go. Coming to the restart here, lap number 35, the Growmasters restart zone. And there's the green. Good restart there by everybody. Top 4, though, breaking away a little bit. Looks like Mike Whitaker leading that top lane there with Stephen Lane, Charlie Woods, and here comes that outside line. We've seen this all night long. That outside line just rolling past that inside line. And, well, that's just what happened yet again. Bentley, Paul, Mike, just all really coming around. Jeff, Kevin, Tyler. It's like a brick wall from what they were saying. That inside just does not want to go. It's not the fastest line out here tonight. Like a parachute, you know. Bentley being shoved, pushed, love tapped, whatever you want to call it there, but PK right all over the back end of him. Mike right behind him. Here comes Dave Hunt on the outside. Stephen Lane right there in the middle. Man. And looks like Dave Caden. There goes Mike. Ooh, man. And Bentley and Paul's doing a really good job here of just staying right there in that middle lane. They get all jostled up. Here comes Dave Hunt. Caden Henry to the outside, the far outside lane. And they are going to roll around Bentley. Here comes Jeff back to the inside. He got one heck of a run. A lap 37 here coming to lap 38. Well, gonna go ahead and say it. If we get a yellow, that'll be it for this stage. Let's hope we don't get one, but we do have to let everybody know if we get a yellow now, that's it. Dave Hunt grabbing a bonus point. Screaming out of turn number 2. Got a few packs going on. There goes that inside line. Jeff, Bentley, Paul, Steven. All teammates pretty much down on the bottom. Top 4. Whoa, I seen that one. Whoa. Caden all bent out of shape here. And, wow. Looks like Caden's coming down pit road. Man, that could have been bad. But yep, he is down pit road. Lap number 39. Are they going to stay single file here, or is somebody going to try to make a move to the outside? White flag coming up for the stage. This time by lap number 40. Is everybody just going to stay in line here and finish like this? We'll find out here in one more lap. Like Charlie going to peek to the outside, but he doesn't have any help. And boy, the 18 all over the 97. Here we go. White flag is in the air one more time around. What's it gonna take? Who's gonna try it? Watching that outside line, though. Still got about a Got a long track to go. Here we go, down into 3. Coming out of turn number 4 here. Who's going to make a move? Oh, there goes Paul making a move to the outside. They're going to be enough. Is it going to be enough? It's not. Jeff going to win stage 2 here tonight. All right. I think it was Jeff. Yeah, it sure was. All right. All right. Well, they're waiting on the pace car here. Halfway mark here tonight. Big shout out to everybody out there here this evening. James, crack me up there, buddy. Man. Big shout out to everybody out there tuning in here tonight. 8 likes, 13 of you watching right now. Big shout out to our sponsor, Grown Masters, the manufacturer of Deer Mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all and natural dewormer available at walmart.com right now. $19.95 a bucket. Red apple deliciousness of the persimmon flavored the dewormer. Big shout out to Greg Kastner out there coming on board sponsoring Downforce Cup and Truck Series. We do appreciate it. Trucks on Tuesday. Of course, the Cup on Thursday. Of course, Bob, Hanover, and Mike and all the drivers over here that put on Downforce and some great race. And of course, tonight not been too friendly for some, James being one of them, unfortunately. But you know, James, you still had a fast repair, man. I don't know why you took it behind pit wall. You still had 2 left, but then again, I'm not you, so maybe you felt like you needed. But anyway, you know, you do you, boo-boo. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get Jeff down here real quick. Alrighty, Jeff, got a copy.
I do.
Alrighty, well, winning stage 2, man, awesome job out here tonight. It's been hectic down there here at Talladega, but now that we're halfway and we're coming down to the final stint of the race here tonight, you know, fuel, do you think fuel might become a problem here tonight, or can y'all make it from here?
We can, showing right here under caution barely, so we're definitely need a little touch of fuel. I mean, if you save it, you're going to get lapped, so that's the way I feel about it. But yeah, as far as, I'm just glad we finally got to the stage. That's all I'm going to say about that.
We'll just keep it at that. We still got a ways to go, so Jeff, you know, keep it going, keep it straight, you know. That inside line, I don't know what's going on here tonight at Talladega. That inside line,
it won't go.
Yeah, it's like a parachute. You know,
Yeah,
it's not
it's stalled out.
Yeah, so
Something's not right. You shouldn't be that slow down there. So.
no.
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was just when I got behind Terry on one of those restarts and he was in the lead, I was like, man, he's dragging the brake or something. I'm like all over him, and it's like, nope, it's just that inside line.
Man. All right, well, we'll see what happens.
The high side's fun.
the high side looks like it is, so.
Yeah.
All righty, buddy. Well, let's get back to it, Jeff. Awesome job with the stage 2 win. Good luck for the rest of the race, bud.
Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, we'll get him up there, and it looks like Keith Hanlon is going to be our leader. Lights should go off here. Yep, Keith Hanlon is going to stay out. I don't think he can make it to the end. Now, he's been out here 19 laps. We will be coming to 44, lap 44. So if you do the math, gonna put them at about 36 laps. Our fuel is about 32 to 36. Roughly. I think it'll be close. I really do. I really do think it will be close. I know, James. I know. I'm sure there's a few people out here frustrated. Of course, Jeff probably one of them. Could hear it, somewhat in his voice. Hopefully next week, everybody comes out next week and races. Of course, if you don't know how to race at the track next week, then you need to just get off iRacing, because that's Charlotte. And, well, you start on iRacing with Charlotte. So everybody's got that track, or they should. You race on there from the time you start until the time you decide to retire. So we've got Charlotte next week, and, that should definitely be, hopefully, a pretty good race. We'll see what happens. We got to get there first. I always say it. You don't know how to race on Charlotte, you shouldn't be racing on iRacing. Do I know how to race on Charlotte? Somewhat. I know how to wreck, and I know how to do that. Well, here we go. Lap 44, the Grow Masters restart zone, the final stage here tonight. Keith on the loud pedal. Here we go. Back underway here tonight. Season number 16, round number 7, the Downforce Racing Grow Masters Truck Series at Talladega, and already seeing some jostling up here. Dave Hunt, that was the 91 of Rick Ellison. Boy, man, Stephen Lane goes up to the top side, and that's kind of leaving Keith down in the middle line by himself. Keith has no help. He's what I call in the sucker hole right there in the middle, and you see that outside line just going. I mean, they are flying around this track. So before we get too awfully crazy here tonight, I think we're going to go ahead and give it a shot here, folks. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of Crank It Up here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up cam there. Let's see here where we're standing at right now. So Charlie leading a lap. Gonna grab a bonus point. Bentley's got a couple of laps. Hanover's got a lap. Jeff fell back to about the 4th spot right now. Started in 6th, hanging out back here with Dave Hunt. Looks like Hanover there in 3rd. And Mike Whitaker in 6th. BK Kevin in 7th and 8th. Stephen Lane 9th. Caden Henry in 10th. And they're all stacked up back here. We got different drivers running in different lines. You got the low line, mid line, high line. All trying to figure out what line is faster right now. And it looks like right now with Charlie and Bentley, they're doing a pretty good job up here. But I would not hold my breath, because you got that outside line starting to form up really again. And I think Dave just got shoved down to the bottom by PK. Dave's on the bottom now. PK on the top side. Hanover up there. Well, now he's in the middle, and here comes PK, Steven, Kevin, Caden. Here they come again. Bob, Keith, Bill, Tyler, all rolling back up through here. Bill Petroff has lost everybody. He is way back there into the 15th spot. No help whatsoever. Alrighty, folks, we are two laps shy from 10 laps. Can we get 10 laps? Wow, what a power move by Jeff. That kind of left Dave in the middle there. Jeff. I think Jeff might have got that lap. He did, barely away from Kevin. But we're not done yet. Uh-oh! Oh, no! Big wreck! Big wreck! They're wrecking in the back! Oh, no! Oh, no! Bentley was involved. Let's see here. PK was involved. Oh, no! Several drivers involved in this one. PK right behind the 91. I don't know exactly what happened, but we're about to find out. Oh, right there, it looks like the 51 of Caden got a little squirrely there, it looked like, and really, I mean, you can't blame Rick Ellison. I mean, Rick was confident. We know that, I mean, these drivers have been, you know, flying up through the field here, and Rick just really nowhere to go, right into the back of Caden there, and then, unfortunately, PK had nowhere to go. I mean, everything's happening so quickly. PK had nowhere to go. Right into the back of the 91, right down into the 18. 707 of Mike Whitaker. Oh, Stephen Lane going to be getting a piece of this action, too. He's going to get some damage. Looks like Dave Hunt even going to pick up some damage here as well. Oh, man. Well, unfortunately, if you had a 0X coming into, well, that yellow, you were in the middle of that. You do not have a 0X anymore, and I think a couple of drivers, unfortunately, just ended theirs. Oh. Unfortunately, another yellow here tonight. Let's take a look at them. 8 yellows in total for 19 laps, 29 laps to go, 16 lead changes here tonight. Of course, we have had one stage that did end under the stage regulation yellow, so that would be 8 regular yellows so far, but 9 total. Stage 1 ended under caution. Oh man. We're not done, with the racing though. Lap 52, come to lap 53, probably 54 maybe when we get the green. Just trying to see here. I don't know when the lights are going to go off the pace car. I don't know if it's going to be this time or the next time by. We'll just have to kind of keep an eye out here to see when the lights do go off. I mean, it's been good racing. Just, super speedway racing. Yellows. Major passing, some moves, and I really wouldn't call them bad moves, just, move. And things happen so quickly that you can't react. And unfortunately, that's kind of what we're seeing here tonight. Looks like Bob Lacavara down there scrubbing some tires. He started back at 15. Let's get Bob down here real quick. Bob, got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, man, well, you're up here running in second right now. It looks like you still got some nose damage there. But, man, talk about it. It's been rough around the edges here tonight. But, super speedway racing, you ain't got no reaction time. And the bottom line is just not wanting to, I don't know what's going on there. It's a parachute. It seems like the middle and high line's where you want to be. But, man, talk about it. What's it going to take to finish out the race here tonight, buddy?
Yeah, no question. The middle and high line is the place to be. You can slip down at the bottom for a short period of time, but then you start losing ground. So yeah, a lot of bumping and scraping going on. It's just going to be a matter of getting hooked up with some friendlies, making your way to the front and trying not to crash.
Right. Unfortunately, a lot of drivers here tonight have had to use the fast repair, you being one of them. So,
yeah.
It's super speedway racing. I mean, it's Talladega. So, get through it, get ready for Charlotte, but got to finish it out here tonight, Bob. Good luck down there. It ain't over yet, man.
Roger, thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that's Bob. Now, everybody that I've interviewed so far here tonight, unfortunately, has been involved in something, whether before or after the fact. So we'll see kind of what happens here. Mike Edgerton out there in chat rooting on Steven. Steven had to come down pit road. Was involved in that wreck, just a kind of an innocent bystander, really. Drive for diabetes awareness. That would be Brett Cool, Lacey Cool, Heather Cool, located down there in Florida. I don't know if they're actually in Florida right now, if they're in Alaska, or if they're on a cruise. Don't know exactly where they're at right now, but hey, long-time friends. And the green back out here tonight at a great cause, too. Drive for diabetes awareness. And down there. How you doing, Brett? Be cool. You got that. Be cool. Well, glad to see you out there, buddy. Been a while. All right, well, getting back down here on the track, I could talk to Brent all night long about things, but we still got some racing we gotta get through here tonight. Stephen Lane. Stephen is down there. He is back here right around the 13th spot. Jeff Hollingsworth, Charlie Woods, Rick Ellison, Bentley Glacier. That's that high line. That high line has been dominant here tonight. That's where you really want to be, is in that high line. That middle line, the middle groove, that's where you want to be. That bottom line has just been a parachute, basically. All right, well, dropping it down to the bottom is going to be Bentley, giving up a spot up there on the high side. Jeff still leading the way. That's that high line, the middle groove. Well, Brett, you ready to get cold down there in Florida? Oh, y'all are about to get hit with some cold. I don't know if it's going to hit that far south, but I know you don't like the cold. Still side by side. Not a whole lot of movement yet. Looks like Stephen Lane going to be playing the patient game. He's going to kind of hang back here at the tail end. Right behind Corey Moore, our stage 1 winner, and kind of buy his time. Looks like that low line got going there. Bentley, Caden, good run on the bottom. Now that middle line's starting to slow down a little bit. Interesting. Whoa, we got some shaking and a shaking. Wow, lot of movement. Uh-oh, Steven opened to the wall. That wasn't good. Looks like Paul. Yep, here comes PK. Steven. They're trying to get back up toward the front. They've done it once before. Y'all got 2 feet of sunshine. 3 wide here, folks. There's old Matt Wagner out there. Mr. Wags down there in chat. How you doing there, buddy? Lot of wiggling. Man, these guys are close together. Uh-oh, we're wrecking. Oh, Lord, leg into the wall. Somebody's into the catch fence. You have got to be kidding me. No yellow on that? Wow. No yellow on this, and Rick Ellison is literally up there in the catch fence. Oh, it looks like he got tagged by Dave, and then, man, right there, golly! Wow! All right, well, I can't stay on that, but, man. Yep. Yeah, to say the least, Brett. To say the least. I'm honestly shocked there wasn't a yellow there. But then again, our racing deemed it not a yellow, so we stay green. Coming to lap 61 here. That's going to put us at the 20 to go mark. Next time by. He was trying to do an ollie off the wall. So I get what you're saying there, Everett. Oh, it's already happened here tonight, Brent, and it did not end well. We've seen 4 wide. As we see the low sign, Charlie. Oh, here we go. We're wrecking again. That one brung out a yellow. strange that that one did, but oh, looks like it's going to happen right here. The 51, 53, and I think the 96 of PK got the worst end of it. But we'll see here. Looks like PK was all over the back of Jeff. Oh, Dave gets tagged by Caden. That left front to the right rear. Right there it was, and that sent Dave right up into Paul, and Paul just an innocent bystander. Nowhere to go. I mean, he didn't even see it. It was too late, and he goes right down, and oh no, Leroy Jenkins. That's Chris Walker. He's going to get a piece of the action. He's going to get slammed by Bill Petroff. And, man, Paul goes up into the wall. Oh, he's going to take a lick there. Oh, man. Just some crazy action. No, we're not playing mousetrap here either. Stevie Wonder. Wow. You're killing me, Everett. Yes, Leroy Jenkins was in Toy Story. And Chris Walker actually, yeah. Alrighty, Wags. Take care, buddy. We'll see you later. Oh, we got to practice that 24-hour Daytona, huh? Game over. Well, let's see here what we got. We got Charlie, we got Steven, we got Bentley, we got Jeff, we got Caden, we got Kevin, we got Bob, we got Tyler, Hanover, and Dave Hunt. That's our top 10, 18 to go. It'll be 17 this time by probably 16 when we get the green, or back to green. Oh man, it's been one heck of a race. 9:38 Central, 10:38 Eastern, 4:38 Hawaiian time. Still daylight over there. Well, Stephen Lane's got a win, yeah, an OP on Wednesdays, and he's looking for his first win in Downforce, and of course his second win overall in iRacing. Stephen's had a lot of top 5s and a lot of top 10, and you know, he's getting better and better each week in every race. He's got a lot of great drivers around him. He's got Charlie, Bentley, Jeff's behind him. Kevin, Caden, Bob. The 77 of Tyler White. Hanover is even up here in the top 10. Dave Hunt right there. So Steven is around a lot of great drivers. Now the question is, who's going to help him? You know, who's he going to help if he gets behind somebody? Yeah, you know, that's you know, got to look at that picture too. Charlie is leading the way. Jeff's all over the back end of the 50. Steven's going to have to get a really good start here. Charlie's going to have to get a start. Bentley's going to have to get a good start. Got some teammates all up in here. Charlie, Steven, Bentley, Jeff. That's the top 4. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Pace car down to the safety of pit road. The Grow Masters restart zone. Here we go. And Charlie's on the loud pedal. Everybody's on the loud pedal. Good start. Not only by the 40 and the 18, but the 50 and the 97. And it looks like Brent rooting on the 51 of Caden Henry Oak, who's down there at the bottom. Do have the 50 and the 97 on the outside. Charlie on the bottom with the 18. Well, that 18 rubbing all over the 40. Uh-oh. 51, gonna get dumped. Oh no! Steven left the door open. Now he's gonna get lost without a paddle. And that's what happens. Oh no! He falls backwards. Here comes Bob. Bob back up into third. Dave Hunt on the apron. And oh man. All right, Braden. 14 to go. Now they get single file. Even Lane, PK. Even Lane on the bottom, right up ahead of Chris Walker. PK on the outside with the 45 of Corey Moore. They're going to have to get it figured out back here because the front pack kind of starting to roll away with it right now. Being led by Charlie Woods. And Caden Henry at the tail end right here in 7th. So the top 7 just trying to ride here together. Oh. Looks like Steven was trying to get behind Paul and could not happen. Now it looks like Bill Petroff, Dave Hunt, going to go to the outside. Going to try and push Steven up toward the front here. And that outside line, yep, there it goes again. There comes Corey to the outside. It's working out for that outside line. Down into turn number 3. It looks like Bill Petroff going to go down to the bottom. That's going to slow down that outside line just a minute. Let's Dave Hunt and Corey Moore catch back up. Single file up toward the front, though. So the side-by-side's going on back here. Well, think if we have a yellow, it might happen somewhere back here. But then again, could be wrong because, you know, we've kind of seen wrecks happen everywhere here tonight. So really don't matter, but you know we're kind of keeping an eye on it. Hey, Brian. Yep, Bob Ooker died. Yep, I seen that earlier today. 12 laps to go here. Something's got to happen back here. Somebody's got to get going if they're going to catch back up. This will be 11 to go here at the line. Well, let's hang out with old Hanover here. On a cockpit. See what he's doing at 194 miles an hour. Golly. Don't get me wrong. We're keeping an eye back there in the back here, too. Boy, I'm seeing speeds drop way down. This front pack, though, just rolling. We also got to watch pit stops here, too, because Bob Lacavara has been out here 29 laps. Caden has been out here 28 laps. Corey's been out here 29 laps. It'll be close on fuel, I think, for them. Even with the yellows we have had, I think they're banking on a yellow at some point. They just don't want to be involved in it. We got 3 drivers coming up. We've got Paul Crumrod, Dave Hunt, and Chris Walker. Now, unfortunately, Chris, or Leroy Jenkins, is a lap down, but he's right in the middle, right in between Paul and Dave. Corey Moore leading this other group back here. You got Corey, Mike, and Bill. And another two, got 2 cars back here. Stephen Lane, Tyler White, kind of working together. That's really about it. Rick Ellison, Fred Williams on pit road. Keith Hanlon by himself. We've got 9 to go, though. The only chili bowl I want is a bowl right in front of me that's full of chili. That's all. That's the only chili bowl that I want. Bob making a move to the outside. Bob Hanover. Kevin. Is that Kevin? Yeah, that's Kevin. Oh, and Bob's got some nose damage. I don't know if that's affecting him at all. Hanover's just all over his rear end here, though. And I don't like that rubbing that he's doing, because that's... Ooh, and that's going to pull Hanover back to the back here. Now the top 2 starting to break away just a hair, but here comes Jeff Hollingsworth coming right back up with Bob right behind him. Second and third, Brian. Actually just seen your message there. That was actually perfect timing on that. Well, a couple of drivers really need a yellow here. I think Corey, Mike, Bill, Steven, Tyler, these guys really need a yellow. Chris would, I think, like to even see one to get back on the lead lap, as long as he's not involved in it. Golly, Hanover, 204 miles an hour. Good Lord Almighty, that's fast. Well, here comes Bob again. Bob, Kevin, and Hanover. And Bob got the lap. He's gonna pick up a bonus point. It only took him down to 6 to go to do it, but he got it. Man. Lot of wiggling. Well, there's Paul. There's Caden, Dave Hunt, Chris Walker. They're coming. Still got some work cut out to do. 2.5 seconds. I don't know if there's going to be enough laps, though. Coming to 5 to go. And there goes that outside line again. Kevin and Hanover. Every time they do that, man, they just can't seem to get around now. I think Charlie, Bentley, and Jeff got that bottom figured out. Coming to 4 to go. Let's go ahead and check back in on everybody else here real quick. Oh, Caden, Dave, Chris. Looks like Chris let those 3 kind of go around just to kind of get to the tail end of these 3. Let's see here. Mike Whitaker, Corey Moore working together here. Still have Steven, you got Tyler, and you got Bill now together. Got to get back up to the front because right now we're looking at 4 to go, coming to 3 to go. Anytime. At any point in time, I should say. We get a yellow now. That'll set it up for a GWC attempt. And I think, really, they would like to finish this under regulation. 3 to go! Jeff backing off a little bit, probably getting hot, and I was told, after interviewing several drivers out here tonight, if they're pushing too hard, then they'll get hot. And that might be the case. Jeff might be getting a little too hot here. Been out here 27 laps. He can make it. 37 laps for Bob Lacavara. Oh, somebody is down pit road here. That is Keith Hanlon. We are at 2 to go. Evan Gunther, Bob Lacavara, right now running 1 and 2. You'll have Charlie down at the bottom. Kevin's going to go to the bottom. That's going to leave Bob kind of out there. Oh, no, now we're wrecking. No yellow. Bob's going to get involved in that, and I can't look at it yet. Oh, no. No. And Bob was having such a good run, too. White flag in the air. One more time around. And now they're wrecking. Man, oh man. Like Jeff was involved in that one. PK as well. Alrighty, well, coming to the stripe. Charlie trying to make that car as wide as possible. getting awfully squirrely. Here we go. Coming to the stripe. Who's it gonna be? Caden wins it here tonight, I think. No. Kevin got it. Wow. Let's take a look at this, because that was close. Wow, that was close. Yep. Kevin Gunther wins it by 1/1000th of a second. Wow! Good Lord Almighty! Kevin's gonna burn it up here on the front stretch. Man, oh man, what a finish. Alrighty, well, hang on just a minute. And we'll get the top three down to here. That was a crazy finish out here tonight. Kevin Gunther, Caden Henry Oaks, Hanover Fist, top three here tonight. Charlie Woods, Dave Hunt, fourth and fifth. But hang on just a second. We'll grab the top three, talk to them. So hang on, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back. I'm caught up with the top three here tonight. We're going to start here with our third place here. He led a lap, picked up a bonus point, started toward the, about ninth, inside of the top 10 here. Head over fist, man. Everybody was fighting tooth and nail out here tonight, tooth and tail. We'll just go with that one. And it really came down to the wire here, buddy. I mean, everybody up there in the front pack was just fighting, battling, things happening everywhere, and you were right there, and you crossed the line in third. So awesome job there. Man, talk about it. It was crazy the way this race was because that inside line just did not want to go here tonight. Talk about it.
We started that group of me, Kevin, and Bob started at lap 75. We kept just trying to time it, and we just couldn't get our alignment perfect to get the full run to get around them. And all of a sudden, after the incident on the backstretch, I for the first time I had to touch Jeff's door intentionally because I had to get around the cars there. But I was able to keep close enough so that when Kevin made his move at the end there, I got to crack the whip off of him, because when him and Caden slid down, I had Charlie to my inside, but I had enough momentum because I was in that alignment behind Kev that it just pulled me up. I don't know how much I cleared in front of Charlie, but I know it was really close.
Yeah, it looked like 52 thousandths of a second.
Yeah,
So,
that was right.
Yeah, so yeah, it was close. I mean, if you would have slowed down any at all, I mean, he would have been right there. But
if I'd have turned a half second later to make that alignment following Kev on that last move there on the try, I wouldn't have got it. Yeah, it was perfectly timed. I just got there when I needed to for once at a super speedway. I was 2 laps down at one point because I got caught up in an accident. So to get a top 3 out of it, and how often do we have these discussions,
I know,
with me, and not very often at a super speedway. So
yep.
I'm happy just to have gotten that close back to the front at the end.
Yeah, and you had to be careful too, Hanover, because you didn't have any fast repairs left.
I know.
I know. Well, we can talk about it now. The race is over, so but but man, it was crazy out there here tonight. Of course, it is Talladega Super Speedway racing. Things are going to happen, and they did. But next week, getting away from super speedway racing for at least a little bit, we go to Charlotte. I'll say it every time we go there, Hanover. If people don't know how to race Charlotte, they need to get off iRacing, because that track is given to you should know how to drive it.
Yeah, and after the repave, it's a whole different track than when I first started 8 years ago at Charlotte. That was bumpy back then. Now it's so smooth. It's like, yeah, you better be able to have car control here.
Charlotte, it's going to be, I think, a good race. Well, what are you expecting going into that race? How do you think it's going to go? And, what are you hoping?
It's a 1.5-miler. If you don't have that tendency to attempt 3 wide there, unless it's one of those where the 2 cars in front of you split, the ocean parts, and there's that gap. That's about the only time anybody's going to make that move. So the way the cars usually run, tire wear and fuel, I expect us to spread out a bit there. It'll be near the end of the stages, probably more in line, just trying to get that good run to get a spot or 2. So, it's going to be location.
And clean air can become a very huge factor there, too. If you're out front,
yep,
that clean air is going to be so important there at Charlotte. So, we'll just kind of have to wait and see there. Awesome job tonight, Hanover. 3rd place, got a lap led, got you a bonus point there. Awesome job, buddy.
No clean race, so I could use those 2 points too, but no clean race.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, ain't coming away with that one, but
No, the sea never parted. I just saw a car sideways in front of me and went, "Yep, we're gonna get wrecked."
Yeah,
I had to tow once. They've changed the tow length on here too, just for those watching. I was just barely around in turn 1. Took 4 minutes and 15 seconds to tow. I could have walked back by then with a limp.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah. That's why I went 2 laps down. It's like, you're kidding me, But once you're in the tow mode, you can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing about it. Yeah, man, I did not even realize that. Well, now that I know, that kind of opened up, why we did unfortunately have more drivers a lap down because of the way the tow So, and of course, unfortunately, the wreck. But I think the wrecks played a factor into that tow issue. Still, nevertheless, y'all didn't know that. So, yep, now that I know, we'll be, ready to go for the next time we're here at Talladega, which won't be until next. But, do you have any final thoughts, shout-outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate your third here tonight, buddy?
Well, of course, I've got to get shout-outs to Greg for Growmaster coming on and helping us get the broadcasting here so that, friends and family and those interested can watch. You doing your usual stellar job at broadcasting. Bob for letting me be the pain in the butt admin I am, and the racers for showing up and gritting it out, because it was Talladega.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope we don't have a repeat of tonight for next week.
Oh, I doubt it. Again, it's Charlotte. There's a lot more grip, and you're not going near as fast, so the wiggle isn't as bad there as it is on the straightaways here.
True. So yeah, we it shouldn't be that bad. We'll see kind of what happens. Going to be a night race too. So
yep.
So going to have a little cooler track camp, so things should be all right there. Alrighty, Hanover, we'll go celebrate the third.
Remember, I set the weather too.
Yeah, true. So yeah, got a point. So what was I gonna say? Oh, go celebrate your third here tonight, buddy. We'll see you next week.
I'll move myself.
Alrighty, buddy. All right, well, that is Hanover Fist up there, finishing in third out here tonight. Let's get down here to our second place finisher here tonight. Mr. Caden Henry Oaks started on pole at 5 laps. The bonus points going his way for that. Finishing second. Good points tonight, Caden, but it wasn't without a fight, man. I mean, it was ups and downs. It was crazy out here tonight. We got to talk about it. You were out there 38 laps here. We got to ask, how much fuel did you have here at the end? And just talk about the overall racing for you in general, and how you managed to really survive.
I have no clue. I wouldn't even call it a roller coaster. It was more like a journey to the center of the earth. It was so far up and down. But we had a good run there at the end, and I ended up losing the draft, and I got a little upset at Chris because he wasn't getting out of the way, so I just kind of forced my way on the low side when there's barely a hole, and told him, I was like, watch this, and push PK back up there, and I was prepared to push him to the win, but still good points today. I know I'm not doing all the races, but I'm still trying to rack up the points and at least try to make a run at the championship.
Yeah, and we was talking about that a few weeks ago, that you're not going to be here for a good majority of them. Here coming down to the wire, and and you're really picking up those points, even grabbing a second here tonight. It's definitely gonna help. Every point matters.
Yeah, I don't have the luxury of relying on even decent results to be a drop race. I gotta run every race perfectly, and just trying to execute that to the best of my ability.
Well, you did it out here tonight. I know you were, one spot short. I mean, you were right there, 1,000th of a second. It was so close. I had to go back and look at it, because at 1 minute it had you the winner, and then the next second it had Kevin as the winner, and I was like, wait a second. Let me relook at this, and that's how close that finish was.
Yeah, Kevin and we never really had anything like planned about that. I knew he was going to push me because he didn't really have anywhere else to go at the time being. And, we just didn't even really look until the backstretch on the cool down lap, because they were like, who won that? And it took a minute to update on the scoring for us. I'm not even upset with that. I had a good points day. Come out of here better than I thought I was going to be.
Yep.
And I have my head down for next week, and just go and run a good race and have a good points day again.
Well, it is Charlotte. So, it is a track that comes with the simulator. It's the repave. So, how do you feel about Charlotte?
I I like my chances. I've, have a good points day again. I feel like I am definitely better suited on the mile and a halves in this car compared to the truck on Tuesday nights. So, just go out, run a clean race, and the result will come.
Yeah, got that right. All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job finishing in a P2. Very close P2 out here tonight. Almost got another win. I think another win's coming your direction. Wasn't here tonight, but I believe it's going to be coming again, man. Awesome job in the P2. Final thought, shout out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate.
Oh, you for putting on the show, all of the guys and girls watching in chat. Special shout out to Drive for Diabetes because I'm looking at the chat right now.
Yeah, they're out
rooting
there
for me.
Yeah.
So, contact me on LinkedIn. I need a sponsor.
You know who that is, don't you?
I don't actually. Not a clue.
I've known him and him and his daughter and his wife for years. That is Brett Cool. They're located in Florida.
Okay. Yeah. But that's pretty cool to go look and chat and see that I got people rooting for me because usually I don't even see the chat when I go back to watch the replay. Shout out to Mom for watching. Bob, Terry, Kevin doing all the admin stuff. So it was definitely an up and down race, but I had a more enjoyable night than Tuesday night, mainly because I don't feel as sick. So
yeah.
Hoping I can get over this because it's been 2 weeks now. But, just show up, try and do the best I can, and hope it's enough.
That's about all you can do, Caden. Awesome job at the P2 out here tonight, buddy. Go celebrate. We'll see you we'll see you Tuesday, right? And then we'll see you Thursday at Charlotte. So we'll see you next Tuesday, buddy.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. I don't know how he pulled it off, and I don't know if he even knows how he pulled it off, but we'll get down here to him. Kevin Guthrie, buddy, grabbing the win out here tonight. Led 6 laps. Of course, the most important lap was that final lap there. Started up in second. You had an up and down night too here, bud. You got to talk about it. You had 4 incidents, but you did have to use 1 fast repair, but it was an up and down night. I mean, everybody had at some point or another had to fight. Kind of talk about your ups and downs, your struggles, how you overcame adversity, and I mean, how in the world did you pull this off by 1/1000th of a second there with Caden? That was, I had to even go back and look at it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That was a lot of fun, but I gotta say it had to have been entertaining to watch. It was very entertaining from my seat. So I'm glad we could put on a great show for one. Yeah, early in the race I was just minding my business down on the bottom, and next thing you know I had a car in my windshield. That wasn't cool, but flipped it back around and got a fast repair. Thankfully we got a couple of those, and just kind of bided my time and just kind of figured out I could kind of make it on fuel for that last stage if I really can have to push it. And so I just kind of bided my time, avoided wrecks, tried to stay clean, and just kind of found myself in that train there in that last stage. I don't know what happened behind us, but somehow we ended up in like a train. And yeah, I stayed there and I was able to get by Bob, kind of got past Terry there, got by Bob. Turns out we were trying to push Bob to the front there. Couldn't figure out what we were doing. I was like, well, we got to do something here. And turns out Bob had damage. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
None of us knew that.
Bob had front end damage. Yeah, he had nose damage.
Yeah, so yeah, I got out front there and we were able to make some moves and we got by them. I don't know what happened to Jeff. He backed off a little bit there and fell back a little bit, and I was able to give us enough run to get by and somehow held on to the lead there to the end. That was pretty wild. But technically I had to take it back because I lost it. But yeah, it was just a wild last couple laps. I was just kind of living in the moment. I had to watch it back on the replay on the stream to really digest what had just happened, but it's exciting.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up because I've pretty much talked to everybody about it, and I think everybody out there on the racetrack, was having the problems here tonight with that low side. So, early on and throughout a majority of the race, probably I would say 99.9% of the race, maybe even 100% of the race, the bottom line usually is where you want to be. Tonight, it was more like a parachute. I mean, there would be a whole lot of cars down there, and there'd be a whole lot on the outside, and that bottom line just wasn't going. Talk about it. I mean, that had to have been frustrating, not being able to get that bottom line really going.
I don't know if you noticed, I parked that thing in the middle and high lane a couple times just because I knew it would just get the momentum. It was a little weird, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It raced a little different. It raced differently than it typically had, but I mean, that's why, Caden and I were able to be in that position though. At the end of the race, we took advantage of it, and wow. I mean,
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty cool doing that because it did make it a little bit racier in some ways, but I think if you could get a line of cars, it didn't really matter where you were. If you could get a line of cars in clean air and just line up, you could kind of pull away if people were racing. This car was real weird in the draft. Like if you just fell back
Yeah.
0.5 of a second, you'd lose the draft. Like that's what happened to Caden there. And it was just crazy how the thing raced. It didn't race like anything I had raced at this super speedway. It was real run dependent. You had to keep, that momentum going. It was pretty wild.
Yeah, and there were a few times that low side would get going, but it just seemed like, that outside line, the middle line, and then the third lane, the wall line, that's what I call it. So the third lane, once those two really got formed up, you get, a line on the middle and then 3 or 4 on the outside. That bottom lane, didn't matter how many you had down there, it was a parachute. You just couldn't go.
I noticed it more on restarts. Then once you got in a pack, like you kind of side draft and you kind of pull even back and forth a little bit. But on a restart, you were dead in the water on the bottom. It was I had Jeff one time on a restart. We pulled away a little bit and just it's like someone threw an anchor out. It was the weirdest thing.
Now, Handover's out there in chat saying location.
Yeah, pretty much. You had to time your runs right, pick the right lane, keep the momentum, and it was an interesting way to race, but it had to have been entertaining.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. And we had a few yellows. It's super speedway racing, so I did expect a few. I didn't expect as many as we had, but like I said, super speedway racing, kind of like short tracks, you're gonna have yellows. You just don't have any reaction time. Well, Hanover knows about the reaction time. Unfortunately, he was in the wrong spot at the wrong time when that one happened. But you just don't you don't know what's gonna happen when it happens, and when it happens, you can't do nothing. So we're done with super speedways for right now. We go back to mile and a half. Well, my favorite mile and a half is Charlotte, and that's where we're at next week. I love Charlotte, and as I said it before, and I'll say it again, if you don't know how to race Charlotte, get off of iRacing because it's given to you. It's the new repave Charlotte, and it's a night race, so it should make it very interesting. How do you feel about Charlotte?
I love the track. It's not where my brain is at. I got 24 hours of racing tomorrow night, and I can't even think a week ahead of right now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Y'all's doing the 24 Daytona.
Yeah, I'll be there with Ryan, Patty, and a couple of my teammates from ECR, CCR, and hopefully we'll bring that GTP Cadillac home in first.
All right. Yeah, it's doing are they having 3 different divisions or 3 different car things again, or how many are they doing?
It'll be 3 different divisions. I'll give the boys a shout out. It's Ryan, Patty, Adam Ball, Nathan Finnegan, and Brock Hersey, and I will be taking on the 24. Unfortunately, Cody Eldridge can't make it this year, but
no.
It's not a no. It's a very exciting time. So he's becoming a dad. So he's got more important duties. And congratulations to him and his wife. Also, I want to shout them out.
Yeah. I forgot about that. So yeah. yeah, congratulations to them, and yeah, definitely more important things, and so stepping in and trying and gonna do that. Well, good luck to you and everybody out there, everybody that's doing that 24 hours a Daytona, because I ain't. But Kevin, awesome job, awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Do you have any, final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate? Hanover said something about, he said, I might spot for them too. I don't know. That's what he's saying anyway.
Yeah, he hops in and helps us out and gives us a little reprieve because we all spot for each other while racing. So he usually comes in and hangs out with us. So he was there for Brian, Cody, and I's 24-hour win last year. So hopefully we can do it again this year.
Okay. All right. Well, Mike Schurz, buddy.
Yeah, well, shout out to Bob, Terry, Mike. Thank you for putting on this league. It's a lot of fun running with these guys. I've been running with them for a long time, and it's a real good, fun group to run with. And all the guys tonight, for the most part, everyone raced real well and clean. Mishaps happen. It's super speedway racing. Just, it happens fast. So
yeah.
But it was a fun race, and thanks for everybody for watching.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it, man. Awesome job, awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Go celebrate your victory as I'm doing a little spin of Rudy's here on your car. But go celebrate your victory out here tonight, buddy. We'll see you Tuesday. Are you going to be there Tuesday?
I should be there Tuesday.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you Tuesday. We'll see you next Thursday. Get your mindset on the 24 hours of Daytona, Kevin. Again, good luck out there in that event, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too, bud. All right, Kevin got there grabbing the win out here tonight. Lots happening with that 24 hours of Daytona. So again, a big shout out to everybody out there that's gonna be doing that. That's rough. I've never been a part of it. I don't plan on ever being a part of it because, well, I can't race road courses. So now I'll just stick to what I know and be up here in the booth. Give everybody a hard time out there in chat. Big shout out to everybody out there in chat tuning in here tonight. I know it was it was super speedway racing. That's about really where I can put it. Everybody had their ups and downs out here tonight at some point. And it doesn't look like anybody came away with zero incident. So nobody's gonna get that 2 bonus points for that. It was tough. It was tough for a lot of guys out here tonight, no doubt about it. But, awesome job by these guys. They come out here, they race it up, whether they're frustrated or not, and they just come out here and give it their all. So, big shout out to everybody out here tonight. Grow Masters, our sponsor here. Big shout out to Grow Masters. The manufacturer deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer available at Walmart.com. Check them out. They got the red apple deliciousness and the persimmon flavored dewormer. And it's filled with vitamins and minerals as well. Get you a bucket or two or a whole pallet full. Right now they're running $19.95 a bucket online at Walmart.com. Again, a big shout out to Grow Masters out there coming on board, sponsoring the Cup and the Truck Series for Downforce. Well, let's get down here to the unofficial results. Then again, the admin stuff they have to do out here tonight. Kevin Gunther grabbing his first win of the season here tonight at Dega. Awesome win here by Kevin, holding off Caden Hendry by 1/1000th of a second. I think Growmasters out there said millisecond. So, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was right there. It was close. I don't think you could have got any closer than what they did. It was right there. But Caden going to finish in second. Hanover there in third. Awesome. Awesome finish out there tonight here by Hanover, grabbing that final podium spot. Charlie, unfortunately. Now, he'll grab a top 5. He was in 4th, led a lot of laps out here tonight. Now, he'll finish in 4th in the top 5. Dave Hunt in 5th. Bentley will finish in 6th. Paul in 7th. Corey in 8th. Mike 9th. And Jeff, unfortunately, he's going to finish back in 10th. See, I don't know what happened with these guys back here. I'll go back here and take a look at what all transpired after the broadcast to see what happened. Jeff will grab a top 10 here tonight. Tyler White, they're at 11th. Bill Petroff in 12th. Stephen Lane, 13th. Chris Walker, Leroy Jenkins, they're in 14th. Bob Lockamara, 15th. Keith Hanlon, 16th. Rick Ellison, 17th. Fred Williams, they're in 18th. James Dewar, 19th. And Todd McGregor, going to round out our field here tonight in 20th here this evening. But our winner here tonight, Kevin Gunther, grabbing his first win of the season. Well, that's going to do it here tonight for MaxspeedTV and the Downforce Racing Grow Masters Next Gen Cup Series. We will be off tomorrow night. Back in action Saturday night with OP. That'll be at 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central, right here on MaxspeedTV. You don't want to miss it. Until then, stay safe. Thank you all, folks, and have a good night.